So this is our last in our series. These are two dives we made in Aruba, and these are wreck dives, something a little bit different. This first dive, Karen is using the GoPro, and I'm using my still camera. There I am. Conditions were okay for a wreck dive, a little bit of a current. The only really bad thing was there were so many divers in the water. Kicked up a lot of murk. The GoPro seemed to handle that well. As you can see, we still have very, very good pictures from that dive. And Karen was able to, from what I had told her, pick up the use of the GoPro on a stick pretty quickly and did a really good job on this dive. I unfortunately was not so lucky. Strobe photography with a lot of stuff kicked up by a lot of divers made it really difficult. A lot of backscatter, a lot of backflash, and I think I ended up on this entire dive with maybe 4 what I would consider, good quality photos. I'm going to put together all the stills and stills that I pull from the video collection together, do a little bit of editing, maybe add some music, and there'll be a still photography follow-up to these documenting our diving in the Caribbean. I hope I'm not boring all you folks. If so, you can, stop watching. But this is what I really, really love to do. And Karen has followed me in this, and she loves it too now. I finally feel like I'm able to show other people what it is about this that we love, and I really enjoy that. You can see the wreck on the first dive. Lot of stuff growing up around it. Most of the same kind of fish that we saw before in the other dives. And Karen was focused mainly on giving sort of the big picture of the wreck. When I use a camera, I have a tendency to zoom in on smaller things, and sometimes I don't get the big picture. So I'm glad Karen had this opportunity. Me adjusting my buoyancy. You can get an idea for how crowded it was. A lot of divers in the water. There was about 10 divers in our group, and more than one time our dive master had to stop us and wait while another group of 10 or 12 divers went by. And pretty strange, but that many divers in a small area. We also had one of the boats had probably 50 skin divers all up on the surface. It was pretty crazy. Here's a nice school of fish. And I think this is actually on our second dive. And I think I may have taken the camera over from Karen, given up on the still photography, and was back to using the GoPro myself. Yep, there I am. The only negative that I have about the GoPro is that you can't see what you filmed until afterwards. I don't have the back for it, although there is one available. Ooh, there's a moray eel. He was pretty big size too. Looked to be about maybe 7-8 feet long. And here's an octopus that one of the other dive masters had caught. I don't recommend doing this, but he had caught him. It was a feather duster tube worm pop. goes away. And here's a couple of wreck lobsters. Just like regular lobsters, only you find them in wrecks. And here's another little boxfish. I like them, they're fun. And here's my last trumpet fish. I still like them. And that's all, folks.